batting conditions. SC11 was India ensured the Deco Cup warm-up match number 2 or match day 2 from the NCC, and historically the NCC pitches have not changed. First day decent for batting, second I think will be even more better. Whatever moisture was there yesterday has vanished, and I think it's all about making sure the first half an hour, and then it's going to be a belt of a pitch to bat on. Maybe the spinners will come into play later on in the day, but I expect this to be one good pitch to bat. Overnight they're going to declare Sri Lankan side after batting 90 overs. It's important for the bowlers like Viswa Fernando, Lairu Kumar, all these bowlers who are making a comeback after injury, to showcase their availability for the next week test match.
Yeah, 363, and the Sri Lanka Cricket 11 has declared, and it's time for the Indian batters to come out. And as Faviz Mahroof said, yeah, it's a good day to try and find out the fitness condition, the form, particularly of the Sri Lankan fast bowlers. Lairu Kumar, we know that he had an injury. He picked up an injury on the tour of the West Indies. Viswa Fernando has been out of cricket for a while, so this is a good opportunity for both of them to just showcase how fit they are, and also for the Indians, of course, the Indian batting. Just trying to acclimatise, just trying to get a hit in the middle, just trying to get some time, some hours if possible, in the middle. As I welcome Russell Arnold. Very good morning to Russell.
Morning Roshan, morning everyone. Another batting day here at the NCC, that's for sure. Really warm day. The pitch, nothing to see there, nothing to talk about that. Thick grass, yesterday was slightly green, today it's burnt off somewhat, and hence will be more friendly for batters. But having a look at that pitch and the scorecard of yesterday, India would have gained a lot standing out there in the sun in tough conditions. Now why I say they would have learnt a lot is the openers 66 and 71. So in the first session they were searching. They were just running in, looking for swing, trying to find those areas. But after that, there was discipline. There was proper test match cricket from the bowlers. Good conditions, not challenging the batters, but making them work hard. And hence, from number 3 onwards, 35, 39, 31, 52, 32, wearing the opposition down and bringing out those wickets. So that will be a tick. Even though 363 conceded, that will be a tick for the Indians. Yashasvi Jaiswal, attacking player, his natural instincts are to take the bowlers on. What an exciting player. And KL Rahul, a lot more correct, you'd say. More experienced. Very different type of players, and will complement each other, Roshan.
Yeah, there are a lot of experience here, Rahul. Closing in on 10,000 first-class runs, 2600s, 42 50s, best of 337, proven customer. And let's see how India bats. We've seen the way they bowled yesterday. It was a nice workout, hot day as Russell said, and these are Vishwa's numbers. Impressive, 145 games as a fast bowler.
Lairu Kumar, these are two bowlers who collapsed during that first test in the West Indies and left Sunal Dinush to bowl 50 plus overs to make up those bowling options in green conditions. Sri Lanka lost that test match, beaten by the pace of West Indies, but Sri Lanka didn't have anything to match.
Good feeling at cover. In fact, it's been taken, I think. It's been caught at cover. For a moment, I thought it was stopped. But Jaiswal out quite early. That was a wide delivery. No real pace as such. A bit of swing. And an outstanding catch at cover.
Oh dear, oh dear. This is a feeling that you won't be able to live with Jaiswal. He sees it. His feet go nowhere. He goes after it. There you go. Really good catch. Yashasvi Jaiswal's gone for naught. None for one India. Devdutt Padikkal, 3,800 first class runs, 43 an average.
Nicely driven. And that's 4. Just a gentle half volley and nicely into line. Nice stride. And Padikkal is off the mark.
Yeah, closer to him. And it's just hit and watch. There you go. The front foot just reaching out to the length of the delivery. Nice. Fast outfield. Very good to watch when left-handers are in full flow. So you could afford to do that. Stuart Broad cut down his pace, but he was very good at working angles and his lines were tight. So you have ways to continue to prolong your career rather than bending your back. So
Forcing shot. That will be 4. Short and a bit wide. That's what Rahul was waiting for. And nicely on top of it.
staying disciplined. Yep, width was why he threw his hands at it. Friendly bounce. But that corridor, very watchful, trying to play.
Forcing shot. The timing is so good. The outfield is fast. So it's another boundary. They're dealing in boundaries. They're not running singles. They're hitting boundaries here. 3 fours now to Padikkal. 1 to Rahul. Nicely done.
Yeah, nicely played. Hit the gap. Outfield does the rest. Nothing too wrong with that delivery. Once they come into the system, the training and nourishment is what you want, which the system provides you. Playing it late, lets it come into him and opens the face of the bat, KL. So I reckon that's where most issues are.
Yeah, he liked the ball a little bit quicker, Rahul. Nice stride and just guiding it. Look at the hands. Top hand taking over.
Angling into the left-hander. He's done well. Gently played into the leg side. Good time to say good afternoon to Fariz Maroof as well. It is still morning. Thanks for reminding me. It's been that sort of week here, thanks to the LPL.
You need some sleep, that's for sure. 1-2 anyway. And nicely kept away by Devdutt Padikkal. Started off well. And just like the Indian bowlers had to get their workload up, especially the fast, and have a report and then take it from them there. A classical KL Rahul drive through the covers for a boundary to end the 10th over. 34 for 1.
Tossed up. It's a low full toss and it will be stopped in the deep.
Dilum Sudhira, the field at sweeper cover, did well to save a couple of runs in my opinion. Gentle full toss to start by Ramesh Mendes. And Dilum Sudhira, a budding left arm spinner. Took lots of wickets playing for police sports clubs. Or white ball setup is a different story, a different argument. There should be a boundary. There should be a boundary. You see the Vijay Sundara was slightly on the shorter side. And Devdutt Padikkal, he's a player who loves anything short, whether it's in the off stump or straight, so that he can be very, very good in the back foot.
Well played this. Short, sat up quite nicely as well, and just the right amount of width to be able to punch it away square. And races away for a boundary. Fielder had no chance on that. In place. In the gap. And this is a top shot, this. Just guiding it into the gap for 4 more.
Easy pickings for Devdutt Padikkal. As I said, anything short, he thrives on it. You see the Vijay Sundar when he's bowling round the wicket to the left hand with a slip and a gully in place, the lengths have to be much more fuller than this. And maybe a bit of angle created by coming close to the stumps and throwing a claw.
Wide of the crease this time, and this is driven beautifully. Straight down the ground, 4 more to end the over. 3 boundaries coming off of it. It's also going to bring up the 50 for India. It's 50.
A shot pulled uppishly into the gap. Margin for error. There you see. Padikkal gets a boundary. Fraction short there from Ramesh Mendes. Enough time for him. For a moment, the ball was in the air, but it was in the gap.
Colombo, and they're off. Yep, we just thought that there was going to be a bit of spitting around, and they've decided to head back.
Well, from nowhere. We're surprised it's splitting down now quite heavily, and the ground staff trying to get the covers down as soon as possible, but that was totally unexpected. And the players are walking off. Still the covers have not been out into the square.
Yeah, first class grounds, you don't find the same workforce that you find at the international grounds. The full ground will not be covered, but the square, yes. But it's a little tougher for the ground staff to get those covers across.
Hoping it's going to be a very short time. It's just passing cloud, I would say. There is right above the grounds here. The sun is also out, Russell.
Yeah, but it'll excite a few, especially here in the com box, our co-commentators. The prospect of an early lunch.
Has it seized off? Even the fourth umpire not having those umbrella, but yeah, still they're bringing the covers in.
It is a little cloudy in the background. That's where generally the rains will flow from. But the sun's broken through, though. They'll know whether to stay off or not. Yashasvi Jaiswal out to a wide delivery, caught at point of the second ball. He faced KL Rahul, and Devdutt Padikkal looking assured and getting a good hit in the middle. Spending time out there. India 67 for 1.